What is poppin'? RaJuR Real Deep Cool coming at you. No music tonight. No music tonight. Why isn't there any music tonight? Well, let me see if I can turn it that way. You see that right there? I can do this whole video presentation to you just doing this, coming in like this, you know what I mean? Because see, that's Eagles in Dallas, and that's how it is. It started off just a little shaky. But then we picked it up. Holla at your boy, RaJuR Real Deep Cool. What? Bars. Eagles going to the playoffs, going to the bowl. Can't nobody mess. If we play the way we played today, can't nobody mess with us. It's just not going to happen. It's not. There's nothing you can do about it. So, in the meantime, see if I can do something for y'all. We're going to do a review. What will I be reviewing? I'm going to be reviewing a watch. Now, my man made a point the other day, which I already said. I said this a long time ago. I am not a one-trick pony. I can't just do one thing. When I got into the fragrance game, now, I think I've said this before. When I got into the fragrance game, really I started off getting into the fragrance game because I wanted to promote my CD to as many people as possible. So, because I was just kind of trying to figure out what I was going to do with fragrances, and I found out about these fragrance boards. I'm like, man, yeah, I'm going to use these fragrance boards, and now I get a chance to talk about my CDs and all that stuff. Well, I got kicked out of 4 or 5 of them because I did that. But that is how and why I got into fragrances, more or less, especially video-wise and all that, because I really just want to promote my CD. Really, to tell you the truth. But again, when I start picking up on the fragrances, I'm like, man, I might as well just keep on doing this because this ain't bad. It's a little expensive, costs a little bit of money, but I still want to get down and do it. So I'm like, all right, yo, we ain't going to really worry about promoting the CD. We're going to let that do on its own. We're going to go ahead and start getting into these fragrances. So that's how that went. That's exactly how that went. So now, again, I wasn't a one-trick pony to start the game. I'm already doing this right here. That's the trick right there. That's music. One trick. Not one-trick pony. You know what I mean? And then when I started getting into the fragrances thing, I became a 2-trick pony. All right? 3 tricks. 3 tricks. And you go check out my shoe collection and my gear collection. 4-trick. I can't be a 1-trick pony. Now, I know a couple other dickheads that aren't 1-trick ponies either. And, you know, they ain't really out there like I am. Only because, like I said, because of the music thing. That's why I kind of like doing the video thing, because I can get people to check out RaJuR, RaJuR, Real Deep Cool with a K, online. Check out that music, buy them CDs, download it, listen to it for free on SoundCloud, and you can take it from there. You don't have to buy it. Just say you like the music and say you like some of this. Anyway, once again, my man was like, yo, man, you know, yeah, I dig that you know, you're doing, not just doing fragrances, but you're doing other things. And that's right, because I'm not a one-trick pony, all right? So I'm not going to do music tonight. You know, I haven't done a track in a long time, you know, a track along with a video. Haven't done it in a while, you know. That's okay. I'll probably do one pretty soon. Maybe it was something really major, even though this was really major. I ain't want to, you know, I ain't want to hook up the equipment and start, you know, beating out a track. So I didn't. So let's go ahead on and talk about this. Discontinued Iris Ganache. Yes, I have some. And I should be careful because I don't want to spray a lot of this out. I was going to spray a little bit on my hand, actually. Just one spray. Let me tell you, this is made by Guerlain. And this is actually part of the, what's it part of the art material? No, probably not. But it has the same bottle. I'm going to say it is part of the art material or art material line of Guerlain. And right now you can't get this. It's discontinued. This thing smells beautiful. Main accords on this would be like, it's like powdery, woody, definitely sweet, but not really sweet. By the name Iris Ganache, you know it has to have Irish in it, and iris. And then you have vanilla, you have floral, and of course floral is iris. And man, there's just something about it. When I first smelled this on, I smelled it actually at when I went to Neiman. And I went there, and that, when I first smelled, I'm like, man, this smells like old lady stuff. I don't want none of that, man. It's like old lady juice. But man, all of a sudden, I said, well, let's give me a sample anyway. And I decided to take it home, and I wasn't even spraying it. I hadn't even sprayed it. I'm saying, I'm not even going to mess with it. Then one day, just like now, I said, well, let me check it out. Revisited this thing. Man, I went bananas, and I'm going bananas right now. Pretty much. I'm sorry, y'all mind me Pico at the Philly game. I want to make sure we still taking care of business. 33-10. 33-10. All right? But anyway, yeah, I was like, man, this thing is unbelievable. It is totally unbelievable. And actually, let me tell you what it's supposed to have in it, which is just such a crazy combination. All right? Which is going to be cinnamon, bergamot, white chocolate, iris, patchouli, cedarwood, musk, vanilla, and amber. Man, what? He blended the mess out of this, man. Dude blended the mess out of this. Thierry Wassa, or Terry Wassa, Thierry. Have you want to name Mr. Wassa hooked it up. He hooked it up. I'm telling you. There's nothing like this. I don't know why they discontinued. I have no idea why they discontinued this, man. But you know what? You better try to find it. Now, I know one place my boy told me about a long time ago, but since I've been on this watch kick, really haven't had no loot to really buy it. But, yeah, man, if you ever run across it, and forget about getting on eBay, forget about getting it any place else except from Guerlain, maybe, out in Las Vegas. You could probably get it out of Las Vegas. Same place you could probably get Sanj. Maybe they have Iris Ganache. But I think the last time I called out there some time ago, they ain't even have it. So it's going to be hard getting Iris Ganache. But I have some because I convinced the SA to, hook me up. So she gave me this is like a 5 mil. She actually gave me like 8 mil. I got another 3 mil laying around somewhere else, but I grabbed this real quick. There you go. I grabbed this real quick. But I'm telling you, Iris Ganache, get up on it if you can get it. Another joint, you got to check it out. Once again, get up on it. Holla at your boy. Now let's get to this Hamilton X-Wind Khaki Automatic Chronograph. Bars. I'm going to give you the presentation like I'm just opening it. But right now, it's on my arm. Okay? So let's say we're going to open it without even having it in there. You get the box. Simple box. I think y'all saw the video last night. I'm going to keep it pushing. You get the manual, and you get the pilot series. And in the manual, tell you how to work it and all that good stuff, you know what I mean? And then on the back, you get your warranty card. Got your card for your warranty. So you can get service from Hamilton, all right? Got that, so we good to go. Boom, bam, bam, bam. I didn't see the card at first. I'm like, yo, where the card at? Yo, what's up? I was about to call some folk and start railing, but got the card. It was cool. You got the box with the lip that comes down, slides out. Again, this is a different box from some boxes. It was like a metal aluminum case box. This was not that. And you got the Hamilton right there. Open it up, pat Al. And there's the watch on my arm. Yeah. Okay? Now, let's talk about this watch. Let's talk about what I like about it and what I kind of don't like about it because I can't get used to it. What makes sense about this watch is, though, when you look at it, you'll see that there's 2 crowns on one side, okay? There's 2 crowns on one side. They control the inside of the bezel that sets your crosswind, your heading, and all that good stuff. So you move that around. Now, what you do is you got to unscrew all the crowns, and then they'll pop out. They'll just pop out, boop, boop, and then you do your adjustments. My problem is pushing it in and resetting and screwing down again. That's my problem. Now, people wonder why isn't the major crown on the right-hand side of this as opposed to the left-hand side? Because if you're an aviator, the time is already set. So if the time is already set, there's no need to worry about setting the time. You need to be working these. So you can be setting your cross to do, unscrewing that bad boy, rotating, looking at it now. You got to have some really good eyes, so you probably have to have a magnifying glass to see this, so have some really good light when you're setting this up. But when you're using the inner dials to set up what you're trying to set up, to do what you have to do, you know, you need these right here, especially if you're right-handed. Now, if you're left-handed, there's a different situation. You know what I mean? Because left-handed people wear the watch on the right arm. And then they do have to go the other way to do the screwings. I mean, you may even have to take the watch off. But you would think you had to take this watch off anyway because there's more detail on the back for you to use as a pilot if you're using this watch as a pilot. I'm not a pilot, but, you know, hey. But you would take it off to use it anyway, so that'll give you the time to check it out. You have your chronograph buttons here, and I didn't know how to use these that much. I kept pressing them, and it wasn't doing anything. But you actually have to press. I'm sorry, y'all. Had to make sure they ain't messing up. Yeah, whatever. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Come on, man. Keep it real. I'm a football boy. I like sports, man. Y'all can understand. Y'all can understand. When you press the bottom one starts the chronograph. And there's a click. When you hit it, there's a click. Now, when you hit it again, it's a click. See, I didn't know that. I'm thinking it was just a soft push. Now, when I want to reset it, push this one up here, click. You click it, and it bounces right back to the 12. Just bam. Automatic like a spring. Unbelievable. RaJuR 7750 movement that, from what I understand, is in here upside down, which is why this is set the way it is. And it has to, I guess it had to be set upside down because, like I said, the aviator felt it's easier for him to work his watch from here if he's right-handed, and most people are right-handed, and you're working your watch from here, then you had to put the RaJuR in upside down. You know what I'm saying? Which is whatever. It's still a good movement. It's one of the best movements out. Okay? Again, here we have the nice thick band, and here at the back, there's more detail, like I said, for more calculations. So he would take the watch off here, look here, and say, okay, 50 mile here to crosswind. Should I take the plastic off? I really don't want to take the plastic off. I'm not taking the plastic off. I'm letting it wear off. Yeah, and then you got your other settings back here. That's what I'm saying. So you would have to take it off anyway. So whether you right or left-handed, you still may need to take this off and actually use it as a tool. This is actually a flight tool. The heaviness is not too heavy. Like I said, not like my homies and them crazy behind, what's going on there, them Invictus. That's like 3 times the thickness and just a whole bunch of mess going on. You know what I mean? I don't get down like that. I don't do Invictus. Sorry. Like I don't do Creeds. I don't do Invictus. There's just some things I'm just not going to do. It ain't going to happen. It ain't my push. You know what I mean? Can't nobody make me want to do something I don't want to do. If I don't like something, I don't like it. You know what I mean? Stand on my own 2 feet. Because I'm a grown behind man, right? And you do the same. Don't let nobody convince you what they think you need to like. If you don't like something, you don't like it. Well, let them convince you. If you ain't digging it, you ain't digging it. All right? So now I'm going to give you some more information on this watch just in case. The main thing is it's $1,600. Okay? I didn't pay that much because I caught it in a nice sale from a nice deal from an authorized dealer. So, don't worry about it. Okay? So a little bit more detail on this watch. The model number is H77616533. Okay? That's the model number. And, you know, you look it up. It's your reference information. You want to check it out, so on and so forth. Features screw-down crown. All of them screw down. Okay, open back case. Of course, I've showed you that. The lug width is 22 millimeters. It's the lugs. 22 millimeters. Sapphire crystal, of course, on the front and back. Water resistance is 10 bar. 100 meters. 145 PSI. 328 feet, okay? Not 300 feet, 328 feet. Usually 100 meters is 300 feet, but 328 feet. So you get a couple more feet than 300, okay? And stainless steel, of course, on the lugs and around the bezel. And there's a 44 millimeter, okay? Which is just right on my arm. I wear 40 millimeters, and they still look good because I have skinny wrists. But this is not taking over my wrist like it's just too huge. It's perfect on my wrist. It's perfect the way it's sitting, okay? All right? And again, like I said, the thing about this watch is it's just impressive just because it's not trying to overstate itself. It's making a point as of what you use it for, what you do with it. That's what you do. It's a pilot's watch. It's an aviator's watch, and that's what you do. Now, I don't know whether there's other watches that have these features. I know this one does, and that's the main thing. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, it's an automatic movement. Like I said, RaJuR 7750, so it's not a quartz movement for those of you who check out my videos for other stuff. But you know, it's not a you know, a quartz movement go like this, tick, 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 and it's very accurate. When you start getting into automatic movement watches, then you start getting into a different vein. Whereas, you know, you have a watch that may be a little fast, be a little bit slow, 30 seconds here, 30 seconds there, 5 seconds here, depending on the mechanism and your ETA or your movement, shall I say. So, depending on how accurate that is, and you may have to set it from time to time if you don't wear it every day. You may have to reset it a minute front, minute to the back. That's okay. You got to do what you got to do. Now, from time to time, you may have to get a service. If you're taking good care of it, you ain't banging it around. You know, you ain't wearing it in a place you need to wear it. You're not wearing it in water and diving with it, even though it says 100 meters. I mean, washing dishes and whatever. Then you probably don't have to worry about getting dirt inside of it and having to have it serviced for dirt. But as soon as there's a problem, that's where you have a 2-year limited warranty. And limited warranty covers the movement. Simple as that. You can't step on it, crack it, drop it on the floor. You can't be a fool with it. You know what I mean? You got to take care of this, and being the amount of money that this is, you do want to take good care of it. All right? I think that is about it. I want to talk to you about Iris Ganache, the Hamilton X-Wind Khaki Automatic Chronograph, and the Eagle stomping dollars, stomping, stomp the cowgirls, stomp the cowgirls. Done deal. You're out. Set yourself apart from the rest. Be an eagle. Be a winner. And keep it heavenly. I got to go. I got to run to the store, check out what's going on when these Black Friday preview sales. Holla at your boy. I got to go. Peace out. 100. And remember,